O believers, the law of retaliation is set for you in cases of murder, a free man for a free man, a slave for a slave, and a female for a female. But if the offender is pardoned by the victim's guardian, then blood money should be decided fairly, and payment should be made courteously. This is a concession and a mercy from your Lord, but whoever transgresses after that will suffer a painful punishment. Traditionally, a woman's male guardian from birth is her father, and once she is married, her guardian becomes her husband. In other cases, such as when a woman's father or husband has died, a brother or even her son may serve as her male guardian. Women would need a male guardian's approval to make a wide range of critical decisions, such as working, obtaining family records, and applying for a passport. This verse in Surah Al-Baqarah regarding retaliation in cases of murder does raise some important questions about the value of women's lives in Islamic law. The fact that a woman's life can be equated to a monetary payment is troubling, to say the least. It implies that a woman's life is not as valuable as a man's, as the blood money paid for a woman's murder is likely to be less than that paid for a man's. Furthermore, the requirement for a male guardian to make decisions on behalf of a woman further diminishes her autonomy and agency. It reinforces the idea that women are not capable of making important decisions for themselves and need a man to guide them. This perpetuates a patriarchal system that limits women's rights and freedoms. The idea that a murderer can be acquitted by paying blood money to the victim's guardian also raises ethical concerns. It suggests that a life can be bought and sold, and that justice can be circumvented by a financial transaction. This undermines the value of human life and the importance of holding individuals accountable for their actions. Most Muslims may argue that this verse is meant to address cases of accidental murder or involuntary manslaughter. However, the lack of clarity in the language used in the verse leaves room for interpretation. If the intention was to address accidental deaths, why not use more specific language to make this clear? Accidental murder or involuntary manslaughter could be used in lieu of the word murder in the verse to make it clearer if this was the case. Overall, this verse highlights the need for a reevaluation of women's rights and the value placed on human life in Islamic law. It is essential to consider the implications of such verses and work towards a more just and equitable legal system that upholds the rights and dignity of all individuals, regardless of gender. It is important to challenge patriarchal norms and ensure that women are treated as equals in the eyes of the law. Only then can true justice be achieved for all members of society.